You are a 550 calorie serving of chicken, potatoes, and some satay sauce. Baby dolls, we're going to be speaking about cycle expectations, and we're going to follow up from where we left off in terms of expecting the next crypto move relative to what everyone else thinks. Because as you know, if you don't know what everyone else thinks, you are doomed to fail in crypto. Be careful of the person that you and I watch. We watch a lot of people where they say, I don't look at anybody else. I can make up my own decisions. Cuck! You know nothing about markets. You have to know what everyone else is thinking. The charts aren't enough, buddy. There is not a single top tier investor or trader out there who isn't aware of the sentiment. Okay? There isn't. There isn't like some guy, I've got this tiny little box and I have these little indicator up and down forever. Their edge is very limited. It's very limited. They're only able to play momentum in a bull and then they eventually die off in the bear. Okay, so what I'm now going to show you is where we are today. And where we are today is this chart now. Okay, so this is altcoin. This is total crypto at around 2 trillion. Now, what I'm going to just relay out here for you is that the crypto market sentiment is different to 4 years ago. How do I know? I was sitting on this squeaky chair. Yes, my elbows were very sharp back down to, ha! Okay, not a bear in sight. How is it different? 4 years ago, let's actually go back here. 4 years ago, when crypto was at 350 billion, the 4-year cycle was cuckoo. You were an actual skits. Crypto believed in it. I believed in it. A few people believed in it. It wasn't like everyone's mainstream belief in their heart. And why? It's because we had a zombie virus here and every single hero with the Japanese avatar, okay, with the Japanese anime, they make the long messages, just a bunch of losers on the internet. They were writing long, dense paragraphs, essays, telling you and me we're stupid for thinking crypto's going to go up whilst people are dying out there. They were showing the pictures. Do you remember, friends, there was that picture of Italy where there was like hundreds of dead bodies or just a lot of like, you know, nursing home people, everyone dying and passing away. Zombie virus, zombie virus. Well, they got it wrong, didn't they? So it was the common thought that the stock market and crypto were going to go down and we're basically going to be in another 1 or 2 year bear market, which is going to look like a depression. That was the common belief, okay? But what ended up happening? Pew, 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 pew. We just shot up to the moon, okay? Now, for this, friends, I'm going to play some nice Pumpy G music because that's what we're looking for again. Tongue's going wild. It was yummy satay chicken. Now, we are different today because you see right here, friends, feels like that's where we are today. Except there's a problem. Everyone believes in 4-year cycle now. Okay, everyone, literally everyone believes in 4-year cycle. And also, just to keep you on track with what was happening, your friends, Sommi friends, this is why, look, plumbing, I got no idea. Fixing a car, no idea. Tiling a roof, no idea. I have no idea. Markets, I'm here 18 hours a day. You get it? So I was thinking about a left translated cycle this whole time. Now, this part was too painful, couldn't even think straight, but okay, here. I started thinking about the left translated cycle here. People started talking about left translated. Bobby Lucas started coming here, friends. So you got to remember, look, your friend Sommi's thinking about it here. Bobby Lucas comes here. The crowd says left translated up there. You got it? But here's the thing. When the crowd then started talking about left translated, and you saw, even remember, we were watching Ivan on Tech. They go, oh, next stop 90K. Next stop 90K. Everyone's talking about it. I made long posts and videos saying, guys, look, I want us to keep going up, but my gosh, we all believe in the left translated cycle. This can only mean bad things. What ended up happening from that point, we top out from there. Altcoins have gone down 80% on that drop. And now I'm just going to show you the others chart. This is it, okay? So this was, everyone believed in left translated. Others drops down 50%, and down here, many altcoins are down 80%, okay? Now, I've left my marker up here because this is one potential expectation. And I'm just going to show you my thoughts of what's going on. So, I've written here, the more I hear about everyone's plan to sell in 2025, the more I get skeptical, okay? And yes, I am wearing a Pikachu baseball hat. So, remember, friends, like this is like Market 101. You're always selling on the next guy, but it's not that nihilistic, even though people think about it when in bear market. It's not like that. It's just about growth, man. That's it. Instead of thinking about it like growth, think about it like if you were really hungry for a day and now you have a steak in front of you and now you're starting to eat the steak. Now, see how you were really, really, really hungry before you ate the steak? Well, maybe like a minute into eating the steak, your rate of hunger is now slowing down. If your hunger rate was a chart price, so as you're more hungry, basically, sorry, as you're less hungry, the chart goes up. Let's do that. That'd be interesting to look at. So basically, you're really hungry, price chart is down. And then as you get more full, you start to go up and up and up. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, well, up to here, man, you've eaten 95% of the steak. All you've got is one potato left and maybe one of little mushrooms on the side. Maybe you're sitting with your missus. Maybe she doesn't feel too good. She's left a quarter of the steak for you. Okay, so there you go. All right, so, but if you were to chart yourself and go, if you were to bet yourself in that 10-minute period, betting in the 9th minute that you're going to keep being hungry through your steak, you know that's not a good bet. You're like, look, see, it's nothing to do with steak. Steak's yummy. It's nothing to do with mushroom sauce. It's nothing to do with the potato. All right, we love potatoes. Some say potato. We love all the food. It's got nothing to do with that. You're just full. Do you see how we have to take this like neutral, benign view, friends? Shout out to Mr. Cryptoface. I want to use this terminology. He said this years ago. He might have been drunk, so he doesn't remember, okay? I'm serious. I think there was one of the thunderstorm background playing in the background. So he was describing when he puts on a short or a long, okay? When he sees markets, friends, see how people are like long, short, long, short. He doesn't see it like that. He sees left, right, left, right. That's what he sees, okay? Because he's fully neutral. You get it? So if you want to be a short-term trade and stuff and you want to swing trade, that's how you have to think about stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying to be neutral for long-term investing because you can't be neutral. Why? You're going to lose. You're a loser. You literally will lose because they're debasing the currency. So the macro forces are stacking. It's not left and right long-term. It's not left and right. Okay, it is actually up and down. It's up over long-term, right? That's why the longer you play, the more you're letting the macro forces push with you. So what I'm getting at now is it really does feel like we're going to get less euphoria in 2025 and perhaps an extended bull market in 2026. Now, I only say this, friends. Remember, we don't have anything played out yet. But I'm just preparing you for this so you can probably think twice if you can afford a Jeet Stack, friends. Remember, I made my video of Jeet Stack. Now, I don't have a Jeet Stack, but it's this video here. I put in the Super Mario colors for you. I got a little peppy Jeet with 2x here, okay? So the Jeet Stack. A Jeet Stack is, I'm fine, okay? I'm caring about you and your friends and family. I'm letting you know I've got, like, friends, I lick my finger and I'm trying to check out the wind. And what the wind is telling me is this room's full of farty, smelly, poopy heads, okay? And everyone has the same idea. Everyone says, I'm selling the top in 2025. No one said that in 2020, okay? No one. I promise you no one. I was here. No one was talking like that. And when I say no one, only like 10% of people, okay? 90% we're not talking about. 90% was saying there's not going to be a market run at all. That's what 90% were saying. However, as you know, what ended up happening, friends, is as we move on to 2021, what was interesting was as we went up, friends, so this is the actual thing. We went from no bull market, no alt season mania. When we came up here, it changed to lengthening cycle. Interesting. So what happened? We had an exact 4-year cycle, literally exact to the dot. Literally, we topped out exactly where you're meant to top out. That period. Q4 of 2021. So, in effect, what I'm telling you is what you already kind of knew. You know you need more people to come next year. Yes, we all know that. The issue is every single person is thinking about suckers, non-believers entering in 2021. Every single person, okay? And you know how markets work, friends. So every single person, right? So this is a believer. And now I'm going to write, actually, I deleted this. I don't know why I deleted this. We got to write non-believers, okay? So in 2025, non-believers are entering. The issue is everyone knows they're non-believers. So obviously, there's one of two things that can happen. One, we go into just a depression. Everything just blows up. That's one possibility. And guess what? A lot of people believe that. Why? They're seeing meme coins. They're seeing Pepe. They're like, how are you things billions of dollars? They don't get the revolution. They don't get what's happening in crypto and meme coins and stuff. People are seeing meme coins as extreme speculation, but they don't understand that meme coins are just entry tickets into a community, and people want to build their own communities. That's why we're seeing this renaissance. You see, but they don't get it. But don't worry about them, okay? So, but that's their view. They're seeing these meme coins, and they're like, wait a minute, meme coins are appearing here. That must mean the cycle is over. We're going to have a big depression when we're done. That's what everyone's saying, okay? I don't have that view. You don't have that view. That's why you're long. We have the view that, no, they're fading us too early. We're going to get silly. We're not silly at these prices, though. Maybe Pepe 100 billion. Okay? Maybe Jim Cramer talks about a meme coin at the top. That'd be funny. So, that's one view, right? The nihilistic, myopic view. Okay? The dark, gloomy world. The other world is the view that it's that 2025 will appear. The calendar will tick over. However, the euphoria we're looking for doesn't quite hit it. Something stops it. We just can't get there. Okay, so maybe you're expecting jelly bean dancing, naked, partying in the pool, me getting disco lights, taking my shirt off. Maybe we're expecting that. But maybe I stop at the eating jelly beans. See? Maybe the disco ball maybe only dance for 5 seconds, not like 3 minutes. Something happens where something gets cut off. Now, what I'm describing to you, I'm describing it to you qualitatively, just for everyone. Not everyone likes to look at charts, but you can actually visualize this, and I can actually show you on the chart what that actually is going to look like. And now I'm going to bring to you the others chart here. So that is a difference. And see how we have others here? That's it popping up here. So 1 trillion for others, that is about 5-ish trillion for the total industry, okay? 5-ish trillion. So see, it's around here. So this is what I'm talking about. It is possible we go up here and we stop, okay? So it's almost written, everyone knows that part's coming. And remember, you go, oh, crowd consensus. No. There's like, this is the 1 out of 10 times the crowd is going to be right as we move up, okay? Because everyone's going to get bullish, okay? Just like how everyone was bearish down here and it kept working. Yeah, this is going to be the part where we reprice up and bullish. Now, that next part is what I'm talking to you about. If everyone expects to be selling in 2025, then that, I believe, right, not just I believe, I'll just tell you this is mathematically how it works. If everyone thinks of selling next year, the wave up to 10 trillion market cap doesn't have a high probability of being reached because you're trying to get out next year anyway. You see, you're a bit more wise. You're a bit more held back. And not just you, not just me, everyone. Trust me, everyone, friends. Absolutely freaking everyone. VVV Launchpad Discord. Paid group. Like just all these group paid Launchpad, right? Friends, every corner. Polka dot people, Arbitrum people. What's this guy doing, right? Put your pants on. Who invited that girl? All these random people, I've noticed, oh wow, they're all saying the same messaging, okay? So I'm here doing the work for you. So that's why I feel like, by the way, okay, let's say we're wrong and this happens, sell everything. Just sell everything. Okay, yeah, you win. You win a lot. But I'm just preparing you just in case it doesn't, okay? So in this part up here, friends, you're probably looking at around 100K BTC. Whatever this is. Could be 120, whatever it is. So something up here. That's why I made my video to tell you about the Jeet Stack. Just in case next year there's that hiccup in the US recession or something. Just in case, man. Or something else happens. World War 5, 6, and 7 happens, whatever. Because we learned from this year that when others drops this much, that is actually an 80% wipeout in altcoins. Okay, and look, people are going to feel really like, you're looking at your portfolio now like, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but if I made your portfolio go up 10 and you're still holding, then dropped at 80%, plus the pressure of, do you remember those Japanese anime hentai guys who are like going to be like really copy, mid-curvy? Friends, trust me, these people, they don't want you and me to win. Okay, because these people are copers, they're losers. I don't know how they wake up with themselves in the mirror. They hate other people making money because you took the risk to get long and get strong and believe. They're not doing that. Okay, so I promise you this. They will be waiting in the bushes, and when this happens, I'm going to draw the arrow. When this happens, they're all going to come out and tell you, you're an idiot, it's over. 4-year cycle's done. Bitcoin hit 100K, it's over. I promise you they'll be telling you that, okay? And yes, I will be out here making videos with my state-of-the-art super soaker for the bears, but I can't promise that you're even going to be motivated to watch because it's going to be really, really, really scary, okay? And if that happens, I think it's not over and we're actually going to continue for that right extended cycle, okay? So what I've done is I've just shown you a period where we go up, but the euphoria just doesn't quite pop the cherry. So in a nutshell, if you look at it, this all depends on that Bitcoin price. If Bitcoin is between 70K to 120K, there's no real concern. And so I can just basically bring up that Bitcoin price chart, bring it up for you now. And I have the boxes here. See these box, friends? Box 1 and box 2. This box, to me, that's a safe box. Okay, if Bitcoin goes up here, pokes down, alts wipe out, who gives a shit? Okay, because you know why? You know this long period of sideways, friends? See this long period we've been going in here? I'm very confident in the bull market, that's our support. Okay, I'm very confident because this is what's happened in the past. You've built such a long accumulation price. In the bull, we might go like up 100, ping back down here, rise up to 230 or something, and then you make the lower high. It comes back down to exactly this price. That's a 70% drop. Just to show you, if you drop down, because Bitcoin's probably going to drop 70% next, there you go, 70% on the dot, comes back to 71K. Everyone says, oh no, we've erased all these gains, and you know, they're trying to ban self-custody or whatever it is, and then we slowly go up again, okay? But you're worried about this part. That's what I'm telling you. That part, I don't want you to give up because your altcoins are in higher cycles now, okay? However, so that was that case, friends. Remember that Bitcoin 100K? If Bitcoin hits that 200, you know, all right, it's going to be wild and everything. You know it's party time. But that's why it makes me nervous, man. Every single person is selling at 200K Bitcoin. Every single person. So that's how markets work, okay? Either it's going to blow to 300 or it's going to make you wait longer for that 230, whatever it is. Okay, one of those two things are going to happen. Or you believe in just the depression, we're going to go down for 5 years. Okay, so remember that waiting longer. I'm always thinking about like, I really think we're going to get 200. Because like, friends, you're looking at the global liquidity index and everything going up and inflation and cost of living and the stock market. And you're like, bro, why is crypto at 2 trillion? We have to be higher. We have to. There's too much value here. So you know we're going higher. So that's your conviction to hold. The problem is the timing though. Okay. And I even mentioned back here in my post, remember back in 2020, friends, nobody expected the 4-year cycle. Absolutely nobody. Now everybody does. Okay, that is an actual difference between the consumer sentiment walking into the post-halvening Bitcoin year. So obviously what happened at the top of that 2021, people believe lengthening cycle. Ben Copen had lengthening cycle. Everyone believes super cycle, that type of stuff happened, right? So where do we go from here? Well, there's me riding a rocket to the moon and Peppy here just hugging each other, watching. There is that, friends. But I have general notes here just to cover it for you. And we've got to cover some heavy beats for you. I mean, it could all be over right now. You just never know, man. You just never. There's no signal that just tells you, "Hey, get in or get it." There isn't. There isn't. It could be as simple as, "Is Ty Lopez in or not?" He's not. Okay, I'm long. General notes for you. In my experience, the market never gives you a halfway reading. There is no free lunch. Okay. So basically, in a nutshell, you want to get out your pulse chain or hex or anything else, you want to get out like 30x. Yes, in my experience, the market doesn't go to 15 in a straight line and then it's over. It doesn't. If it's going to go towards that 30x, it's going to do this. It goes like 5 and then drops 80% for like another 6 months. And all those people who would sell at 25x, 20x, 15x, 10x, 5x, all those people, the weak hands, they actually sell on the capitulation. After you've rinsed them out, then you actually get your 30x. Interestingly enough, we might see a similar price pattern with Bitcoin where, see how everyone wants to sell 230K, friends? Maybe we go to 100 and then a horrific news comes out, like a US recession actually starts. Maybe, friends, it could happen, man. The US yield curve, the real yield curve actually uninverts. Okay, that's something to think about. Well, I'm gonna bring out the chart for you now. This is Campbell Harvey's chart. So we could actually get an uninverted yield curve here, right? We could actually like uninvert. Remember that's like the crash. Like, oh no, things are crashing. If that happens, by the way, maybe I'm manifesting it, but look, I'm telling you right now, take your FUD away from here. I'm not selling. I'm not selling. I don't care. Move it, toots. I'm not selling. But it's going to be scary. It's going to be real scary. But is it really? They've only got one button, the money printer, but it's going to be scary. Just imagine the red thumbnails. Crypto banter. Why I'm selling everything and coming back in 3 years. I already know Rand's going to have those thumbnails out here. Okay, so I've just drawn that scenario, friends. Look, man, I'm in this game, friends. I'm here 18 hours a day. I know what everyone's weak point is. I know what it is. Just like how a boxer can watch someone. Oh, yeah, that guy's weak on his left. I'm telling you now, I know what everyone's weak point is. Everyone's weak point is we go to 100. We accumulate. We try to pop above it. We can't. Maybe 120, come back down. And then the US yield curve uninverts. What does that mean? It means the unemployment rate starts cracking upwards and they have to start hypercutting rates faster, which brings about recession fears because we're actually in a recession now. That's everyone's fear. That is literally everyone's fear. So what I've drawn for you there is only the believers win. Once again, the believers win. The believers win. Like, it's basically, now you get to see why you gotta respect Bitcoin maxis. They go, recession, go truck yourself. Inverted yield curve, go truck yourself. Self-regulation ban, go truck yourself. I'm not selling until we flip the US dollar. They're gonna carry us this whole way, okay? I've also mentioned here, it will be unlikely Bitcoin would be at 190K in 2025 and then punish the sellers by running into 250K. So that would be a wet dream of people. And I can just imagine this happening as well, where we are at 120K and what people will say is, hey, we're going to be at 200 by the end of the year. But actually what happens is we come back down and we test this level. Now, friends, I know this level, right? You go, hey, Sommi, who cares about a 30% move from 100K down to 70K? Who cares about that? Habibi Albi, just for everyone out there, I know I've got to repeat myself a lot. A 30% move in Bitcoin, as we saw earlier in this year, this is 30%, okay, down here. That is anywhere from a 70 to a 95% crash in altcoins. I shouldn't say crash, big dip. The dip that keeps dipping. Okay, let's just, like, Pulse Chain went down to 85%. Hex went down 84%. Okay, Chainlink went down 70%. So Man, dips are brutal in crypto. Okay, you see, there is no free lunch. You're always climbing the wall of worry. You just never know that it's over. Okay, so I hope I make myself clear, friends. And now you know why. I'm just telling you, if you can't stomach the thought of Bitcoin going to 100, coming back down, faking out 120, and then actually crashing back down here to wipe everyone. If you can't stomach that, and then we have to rally at the end of the year. Okay, and this probably goes to 200, but this part, I'm telling you, this part, the next 12 months, buy a Jeet Stack now, so you can do a predetermined selling where you go, you know what, I know you want to go higher. This is my Jeet Stack. I need money for the next 12 months. This is me paying myself. And also, maybe you don't just need the money, but mentally it helps you because you've paid yourself in the cycle. You're like, oh, well, you can all burn in hell. I've paid myself. That's what I just want you to do, okay? Because, friends, trust me. Look, I talk like a big man now, okay? I talk like a big squirrel who holds his own nuts. Man, friends, I'm telling you, it's going to be tough. If Bitcoin does actually this chart pattern, comes back up, fakes out, and now at the end of 2025, we do this crash back down, man, it's going to be tough. They're not going to give it to you for free. It's not going to be Japan's Pokemon Island crashing. It's going to be another news event. Self-regulation FUD. Third Donald Trump assassination that's successful. My gosh, knock on wood. You see what I mean? They can throw, friends, they can throw anything at you. But if you look at the chart, you're okay. The problem is, good luck trying to stay off your phone. We all know it. Now you get to see, right, friends? There is no free lunch in crypto. We're locked in. We are actually locked the truck in. We are actually locked in. There's no world where we get like, oh, maybe we're going to do a bit of pump or we're not. Now, my last point for you here, save the best for last. This is the most critical because I'm here to help you, okay? What I'm going to now do is give you examples of what was still pumping as we moved into 2022 bear market in crypto. So I know everyone acts like a genius here, friends. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the chart here, okay? That's what Bitcoin looked like, okay? That's what Bitcoin looked like in the beginning of its bear. And I've actually just done the post right here, friends. Right now, see, start of bear right there. That's what it looked like. I really want you to have this appreciation for these because, see, friends, this is what look, I know what gives me the edge for you, okay? But this is your edge. I'm showing you what it looked like right before it all went to hell, okay? Right before, literally the next one, straight destruction, okay? I'm literally showing it to you, okay? Look what happens next. Right there. Bang. And then it just got worse. So see, everyone said, oh, it's a new level. We all thought, hey, we faked everyone out. That's what everyone thought happened next, okay? Look. See? Bang, bang, bang. It was over. It was all over. See how fast that was? See ya. It was over. GCR. Everyone was just, it was just over. Okay? So that's what I'm really here to basically let you know that's what you're in for. All right. Now, no, don't get scared. Like, that's after the bull, man. Like, so, yeah, that chart was like, oh, that's a horrific chart. Yeah. But, like, bro, we had 1,000x NFTs. RP, you know what I mean? We had a lot of things had happened already. Okay? And what I specifically want to tell you is, during this time, okay, during that time, see this chart right here? You had these going on. Luna just made a new high to $100 right here. That was a Luna chart, friends. See this? See this? Like, look at what I'm going to do is just show you. Look at the run from the bottom to the top. Look at that. That was Luna. Here was 2022 beginning. You see that? Luna, $80, comes back down, shoots back up over 100. You also had Ethereum Maxis who were saying, warning, it's a Ponzi. They made it around here, $30. So at $30 around September, July to September, they're saying, warning, warning, Luna UST is a Ponzi. Guess what it did? It went up to $60, then 100, come back down to 80, pop up to 110. Okay, so that was happening, but the bull market was already over. Another example I'm going to show you of something that happened. We have it here. NFTs were pumping hard. And this is the price chart of the Bored Apes, my friends. So as you get to see, here is, look at this. This is wild, bro. Wow. This is May, man. We had already collapsed. My gosh, man. Like, here is, this is, I'm telling you, it's gonna be, you're not gonna be able to pick it. I'm already prepared for, like, if I say, hey, just be careful about taking risk, I'm already prepared. This thing can run another 4 months, man. That's a long, long, long time, okay? So there's no glory in talking about it, by the way. But here is December, friends. Look what happens here. There's 50 ETH floor. Genesis gives a $6 million loan to Meta 4 for their CryptoPunks right here. And then Bored Apes ran up to 150 ETH. Oh my God. For another 4 months. The bull market was already over. Okay. So if you relied on these unicorns that are still running, you failed. Because you see, this is what actually happened. I also got to show you Colt as well, friends. One more thing. This is Colt Down. Shout out to the baby dolls over there in Colt Down, friends. So Colt Down, look what it did. Okay, this was in March, April 2022. See, that's 100x, man. Colt Down just ran up. Okay, 430x. It did this move. Right. And oh man, I'm just gonna, like, I remember Kyle Chasse and that Martini Gimp. They were just yelling about Colt up there, which is okay. But look, I specifically as well remember, I don't know who was saying it, but a few people were saying, because they saw like 100x in Colt Down, people were yelling, hey Bears, how can you say that the bull market's over when we still have things like this happening? They were saying things like that. Because I remember just hearing it and stuff from they were using these as examples. So coin going up. Just so you know, coins going up really fast is a sign that the bull market's over, not just starting. Okay? How fast is 100x in like a way? Is 100x in, how long is this period? This is wild, man. Wow, 9 days. I think it hit like a couple of 100 million market cap. So that is the mushroom popping explosion stuff out here. I'm so glad, friends. That is literally, this video is worth a lot. This video is worth a lot. So I'm just preparing you, man, because it's gonna happen again. I hope you remember this video. I hope you remember. So you remember, hey, remember when my friend Sommi made that video showing the unicorn winners of 2021? They kept running into the bear market whilst everything else had collapsed. So I mean, by comparison, what we can just do is, like, let's even go look at Cardano. Let's look at ADA, friends. What was ADA doing by the time we had hit April new highs for Bored Apes? ADA was down 70%. It actually hit 75% down. You see that? And then everything was just finished already. Okay. You also have Hex, friends. Where was Hex by the time April happened? Here is April. There you go. It was 15 cents, which like seems like a god tier price here, but it was down 72%. But you don't know, man. It was just like, hey, there's another dip going down. You just don't know. Okay, you don't know. Doge was already down. I mean, like, you're checking out this, but yeah, this was just a phenomenal god tier run. Doge as well. Where were you by April 2022? Down 80%. What a range, hey? So the unicorns are making new highs. Everything else was down 60, 70, 80%. More towards the 70 and 80% mark. So I hope you feel it now. I hope you feel the crowd going, wait a minute. All those people who lived through that are now telling you and me they want to sell in 2025. Now, I think they're going to be able to sell in 2025. But will it be the price they're looking for? You and I are going to have to sit through that. Okay. I'm going to end with a repetition of the Pulse Chain chart, PLS. If such a move happens, if we get that crypto to 5 trillion and then we have to like bull flag around with a lot of fake outs, if we get there, and ultimately, so, you know, a lot of people ask, I think someone did ask this, it's a good question. Why are we going to take longer now? Like, why can't we just go up like everything else? And the answer is, Habibi, it's the crypto market cap size. When you'll get, you know, China, friends, China's worth 17 trillion up here. So if for crypto to just grow to 10 trillion, it's hard for me to see us as an industry become half of China's size immediately in 1 year. Just like, oh, well, we just ran up. Because it's just so easy to just like who's going to buy there? You got to think about that. Who's going to buy crypto at 10 trillion? Because they have to think crypto's going to 30 trillion. That's why I really do believe it is likely we get this pit stop at 5. We go up here, we get this pit stop at 5, and it's really going to test everyone. Okay? Now, it's going to make you doubt, but, you know, that's what I'm just saying. So we can prepare for it ahead of time. So if I just go back and I just show you the PLS price chart, this is the log price chart. If it goes up and does like a 10x from here, okay, it goes up, does a 10x from here, comes back down here, everyone thinks it's over, and then we go up. See, this chart looks good, doesn't it? But this price drop, this 60 to 80%, it could drop a 70 to 80% drop from here. That's not going to look good. That's all you're going to see on that chart. See that? And everyone's going to be scrunching it up and saying, oh, wow, you got scammed. Okay. So I'm just preparing you, friends, because we're going to have to go through this more and more as time goes on. But you're used to this, okay? Now you've been prepared. For the first time, you actually get to walk into a crypto cycle or walk into markets. And I'm just showing you pictures of, you know, what the enemy is going to be looking like. And the enemy is your fear, your uncertainty, and doubt. I'm showing you what the fear is going to look like. And I'm ready for it. I can see it ahead of time. The vision. Don't forget our friendship. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you in the next one.